What's up guys, Mike Pateris here. So in this video, we're gonna go over proper oil change techniques on my 2011 Subaru Impreza WRX STI. I'm actually here at Neutronics right now and I've got my buddy James here who's gonna give us a hand and show you guys how to properly do an oil change.
Hey guys, James Neutronics here. Just a standard oil change. We always use our Motul X-Clean 8100, 540 for the summertime, 530 for the winter. And yeah, let's do an oil change.
All right, let's get started. Now, if you don't have access to a hoist, that's fine. You can still do this in your garage or on your shop floor. Just make sure you use jack stands if you're underneath the car, and you're also going to need a oil drain pan to drain the oil into. So once you get the car up in the air, remove the drain plug and drain your oil. And you want to make sure all the oil comes out of the oil pan until it stops dripping. And next you want to remove your oil filter. Another good practice is to wipe any oil that might have spilled onto your engine and surrounding areas, especially on your exhaust manifold. Alright, so we just drained the oil out of the car, oil filters dropped down. Now we're going to put the drain plug back in the car and I'll let James explain to you what we're doing with that.
Okay, so for our normal oil change, always start with an OEM Subaru clutch washer on the drain plug. Now we take our filter, set it up to pre-fill it with our oil. Cover. Our oil.
So we're going to pre-fill the filter so we don't have a dry start when we first start the engine up.
Yeah, give it the best chance of having the oil pressure as fast as possible.
It's a good idea to add oil to your oil filter before installing it on the engine. This way the engine builds oil pressure much quicker, and at the same time make sure you rub some oil around the gasket so you get a good seal. Alright, so James has the oil filter all topped up with oil, and I'm going to install the drain plug back into the oil pan. Just get this pig out of the way first. When you go to reinstall the drain plug back in the oil pan, be very careful that you don't cross-thread it. You just want to tighten this down snug.
Okay, we're going to install the oil filter.
And same thing with the oil filter. When you go to reinstall it, make sure you don't cross-thread it, and it only needs to be tightened snug. Alright, so we've got the oil filter all nice and snug now, and we will drop the car down and put some oil in it. Alright, once you have everything back together, now you can lower the car back down. Car down out of the way, James is going to use this awesome funnel to put the oil in the engine. Again, we are using Motul 8100 X-Clean. So the Motul 8100 X-Clean 5W40 oil that we're using is a 100% synthetic high-performance lubricant. Alright, so James just added 4.6 liters of oil to the engine. I'm going to quickly run inside the car now. We're going to start it up and let the oil cycle through the engine so we can actually do a proper oil fluid level check. An alternative method of checking the oil fluid level, especially on a Subaru, is to start the engine, cycle the oil through for about 15 seconds, and then shut the engine off. Immediately after, you want to check the fluid level on your dipstick. By doing this, you're checking the fluid level of what's in the oil pan during typical engine operation and not when the car is off. And you want to make sure the oil is at the full mark on your dipstick. Alright, oil change is all done. We'll check the fluid level, everything's topped up, no leaks under the car. Again, using Motul 8100 X-Clean oil. And James, is there anything you want to add?
Not much, just check your oil every time you fill up. Keep oil in that engine.
Especially on a Subaru. So again, I want to thank Neutronics for letting me do the oil change here, and I will see you guys in the next video.